Hi there folks, and welcome back to another one-stop trivia short round. My name is Sean and I'll be your quiz host as usual. If you've got any comments, any feedback, please feel free to leave them down below. So we'll get straight on with the quiz, I think. First, obviously our quiz today is going to be all about Batman, everybody's favourite Caped Crusader. Okay, so question number one, here we go. What are the names of the actors who have played live-action movie versions of Batman? Okay, so obviously not wanting things like I think it was Will Arnett from the Lego movies animated. We just want live-action movie versions of Batman. Who are the actors who have played him? So 1 point available for each of them here. Okay. A wee bit of time on that one, I think, but in the meantime, though, we'll move on. Question number two. Who directed the Dark Knight trilogy? Okay, so in regards to the movies, who directed the Dark Knight trilogy? Personally, I think some of my favourite of the Batman films, but everyone's got their own taste there. Question number three, what is Batman's butler called? Now, we're looking for the full name here. So what is Batman's butler called? Okay, question number four. What are the names of the different characters to be Batman's sidekick, Robin? Okay, so there have been a number of Robins over the years, so we're looking for the characters who have portrayed Robin. What are their names? Again, you'll get a point for each that you get correct. Question number five, here we go. In which year did Batman first appear in comics? Okay, so what was basically, which year was the first appearance of Batman? I'll be generous here. We'll give you 2 years either side, and if you get it dead on, you get 2 points. Okay, so 1 point if you're within 2 years either side, and 2 points if you get it exactly right. Okay, question number six. What are Batman's parents called? Okay, so obviously, you know, they were killed quite early on in his life, but what were Batman's parents called? Okay, question number seven. Which two writers created Batman? Okay, so which two writers created Batman? So again, 1 point for each of them here. Question number eight. Which Batman villain broke Batman's back? It's not too easy to say if you keep trying to say it and you say that very quickly. Which Batman villain broke Batman's back? Okay. Question number nine. With which female villain did Batman have a child? Was it Poison Ivy? Was it Talia al Ghul? Was it Catwoman? Or was it Lady Shiva? Okay, so Batman had a child with a female villain. Which one was it? So Poison Ivy, Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, or Lady Shiva. Okay, and question number 10. Who killed Jason Todd? Okay, so Jason Todd, quite an important character in the Batman storyline. Who killed Jason Todd? Okay, so that is the end of the questions. I'll get on to the answers in just a moment. Before we do that, if you need any more time, feel free to pause the video. Take as much time as you need. We're just doing it for fun. If you need to go back and go over the questions, that's absolutely fine. We're just playing against yourself or maybe against your friends for a bit of bragging rights. Okay, so before I get to the answers as well, I'll do my usual little spiel. Up at the top left there is a URL, kidsneededucation.org. That's for a charity based here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. It provides the only free primary school in the city. A lot of schools, or most of the schools here, are fee paying of some kind or other, and a lot of people just can't afford to send the children to school. This school that's provided by the charity is completely free. Covers everything up to including their uniforms. Okay, so it's all free of charge. So these kids are getting an education that they might not otherwise get. It's obviously a very good cause. If you're able to make any kind of donation at all, even just very small, it's all very, very much appreciated. So you can donate via the website kidsneededucation.org. Okay, the other URL you'll see there is onestoptrivia.com. That's the website for One Stop Trivia. You'll find all of our old quizzes there. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/onestoptrivia and on YouTube on the channel that I expect you're watching us on at the moment. Please give the video a like if you're enjoying it. Give the channel a subscribe. That'll keep you up to date on the quizzes as and when we bring them out. Generally there's about 1 quiz a day at the moment. 6 short quizzes and a big quiz on a Sunday. Okay, so on to the answers then. Here we go. Question number 1, what are the names of the actors who have played live action movie versions of Batman? Well, they are Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale and Ben Affleck. Okay, hopefully at some point soon we'll have Robert Pattinson added onto the list, but as of now, so June 2020, Robert Pattinson has not played him yet. They're still trying to make the movie. Okay, so 1 point for each of those, 6 points available. Question number 2, who directed the Dark Knight trilogy? That was Christopher Nolan. So that was the Dark Knight trilogy with Christian Bale playing Batman. Question number 3, what is Batman's butler called? As I say, we were looking for the full name here for the point. Is Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred Pennyworth. Question number 4, what are the names of the different characters to be Batman's sidekick, Robin? Okay, so again, there's 1 point available for each of these. There is Dick Grayson as the original Batman who went on to be Nightwing. There is Jason Todd, who was killed. I realised that when I was asking the questions later, I better not mention that he was a Robin. Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, who was a short-lived Robin, as she had been Tim Drake's girlfriend. Not very popular Robin as far as I'm aware, Stephanie. And then Damian Wayne, who is Batman's son. Okay, so 5 points available there. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown and Damian Wayne. Next one is, in which year did Batman first appear in the comics? So as I say, you've got 2 years either side, and if you get it exactly right, you get 2 points. So there is 1939. He appeared in Detective Comics number 27. Okay. Question number 6, what are Batman's parents called? Well, Batman's parents are Thomas and Martha. So Thomas and Martha Wayne, of course, but Thomas and Martha is what we were looking for. 1 point for each of those. Question number 7, which 2 writers created Batman? Well, they were Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Obviously, Bob Kane is the one that's quite well known for creating Batman. Bill Finger didn't get any sort of, he didn't get credited with creating Batman during his lifetime, but Bob Kane did confirm Bill Finger was involved after his death in the mid-70s. Okay, so question number 8, which Batman villain broke Batman's back? Well, that was Bane. Quite an alliterative question there. Bane broke Batman's back. Question number 9, with which female villain did Batman have a child? Was it Poison Ivy, Talia al Ghul, Catwoman or Lady Shiva? It was Talia al Ghul. Okay, so their son was Damian Wayne, who is the most recent Robin. And last question, who killed Jason Todd? As mentioned before, he was one of the Robins. He was killed in the Death in the Family storyline. He was killed by the Joker. Okay, so DC held a phone-in competition to see whether Jason Todd would live or die. Not the sort of thing you probably do now, but he was killed off by a margin, I think, of only about 70 votes out of about 10,000 votes altogether. Yeah, because apparently Jason Todd wasn't a particularly popular Robin either. Okay, so here we go. That is the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for taking part. Please give us a like, a share, a follow, or a subscribe on social media for more regularly updated trivia content. And until the next quiz, thank you very much and goodbye.